Ah. Hey guys, it's Jordan Sparks. Welcome back to my channel. So today is frosty and freezing and it is a snow day, so I figured it would only be suiting if we reacted to some frosty cold dance moms numbers. Okay, this is the one that I remember. It has that driving tempo right at the very beginning on the piano that is just already emotionally suspenseful right from the very beginning. So I think that that's interesting. And this is also the one where they had the frozen frosty makeup that I loved as well. I did a kind of cute little cold boy makeup today. Very au naturel, but let's get back into it. Okay, so far they're very in sync. Beautiful lines, beautiful movement quality. I absolutely love a contemporary lyrical number. That is my favorite style. Technical dancers with beautiful lines, and I'm like, my absolute favorite. That being said, Maddie's technique in this so far as the featured dancer, brilliant. She has brilliant core control at this point in her dancing. Beautiful. She's starting to look more like a ballet dancer, and that's very mature, and I love that. Let's get back into it. See your escape heights, your northern light hanging frozen. My eyes are almost drawn to Nia in this number. I'm loving that rotational back bend that she did, arching from stage left to stage right. That was beautiful. Gorgeous Kalani in your technique, keeping the hip down in those extensions. Wind, the river melts and flows under. The fish can swim. And then a great flurry. So that fish can swim. I absolutely love that. If you really pay attention to the lyrics of this song, I personally find they're so beautiful, and it's really bringing in music and nature into one, and that coupled with the dance performance and the technique is just art. They're very together in this number. I love how much ballet technique is being incorporated into this number because I'm just a sucker for technique and clean, beautiful lines. Kalani is carrying this number in terms of the flexibility and acrobatic tricks. Beautiful, beautiful work there. She has beautiful articulation through her spine. Not everybody has the ability to be a Kalani, no matter how much they work, so beautiful job. That is obviously hard work, but that is coupled with a natural talent and a natural God's gift for dancing that not everybody is going to have. Beautiful attitude turns and beautiful forced wing from Maddie and Kalani. Love it. Beautiful job from everybody in this group number so far. And I've got to say, for Mackenzie being so small and like a head less than the others in terms of height, she's totally blending in this number. I totally didn't even realize that she was in it until a couple seconds ago. So she's not drawing my eye in a positive way, but she's also definitely not drawing my eye in a negative way either. Beautiful ending, beautiful movement. I absolutely loved the choreography in this number. It was exquisite. It was beautiful. So well done. And I think the snow falling at the very end was just like a magic touch. I loved Maddie's kind of crowned braid style in this number as well. That was gorgeous. But that was it for Frozen Together. So let me know what you guys thought of that group number down in the comments below. All right, so next up we have the Dance Moms group number called Frost, and this is from season 4, episode 13. I'm super excited about this one. Similar theme, I think. We're dealing with frozen and snowy times, so let's get into it. Okay, watching these numbers back to back, they are so remarkably similar. This one, I believe, is a Rachel Sage song, so it's gonna have that more of a Maddie dance feel, but like it had the same driving high piano music at the beginning, so I'm like, that is very interesting. The costumes are very similar. They're in all white here as well, but they don't have like the frozen blue makeup. But yeah, watching these numbers back to back, I'm like, ooh, that's very similar. Kalani's entrance in the beginning was gorgeous, beautiful technique, beautiful lines. Every part of her body was perfectly lifted. Gorgeous extension in the Batma as well. Just absolutely beautiful, breathtaking. Great job, Kalani. The height that Maddie gets on those switch seesaw leaps is incredible. The Maddie leap, holy crap, so good. Reserved for angels, think twice for you break commandment. Again, this is another beautiful contemporary lyrical number with lots of exquisite technique incorporated into it. Great job. I believe that this dance was a little bit earlier. We've still got Chloe in the group dance here, and the lines and the technique aren't quite as tight and as elevated as they were in the previous number, but it's kind of the same kind of feeling, but it seems more like first we have Frost and then they've advanced to Frozen together. Forgiveness comes at the highest cost. Frost. Again, I absolutely love the choreography, and I think that they're really bringing an emotional impact to this number. Fantastic job. Again, Mackenzie in this group number is just so itty-bitty tiny in the back. I do remember, though, and as we saw at the very beginning, this was the group number where the crowd was cheering so loud that they could barely hear their intro music, so they were just kind of like all doing their own thing and waiting to be able to hear what they're doing. Ah. Ah. Specifically that outro from Maddie gets a high clap. That was, in my opinion, the best turns that she did on this entire show. Her technique was so clean and controlled in that ending. Like, I bet you, as she's doing this final pose at the end, she's probably like, ah, I nailed that. Like, that was so good. Anyways, that was the end for the group dance Frost. I think that they did an excellent job. Again, the ballet technique was there. It was beautiful, great lines. I loved that the ballet technique was incorporated into this contemporary number. That, to me, is what makes it have that kind of lyrical style and look to it. Obviously, lyrical is about dancing, putting choreography to the lyrics and the music, but I feel like because the style of lyrical kind of predated contemporary, we often associate lyrical more so with clean, pretty lines and ballet technique than we do contemporary. But absolutely exquisite, beautiful job from them in this number. But next, let's check out the thinner the air, the harder to breathe. If I forgot any Dance Moms wintry or snowy kind of numbers, let me know down in the comments below. So this next one is more so about being stuck on top of a mountain where the oxygen levels are less, so the air is thinner, quote unquote, and they're wearing like parkas, so it's insinuating that it's cold, but it's not necessarily because it's winter. It's just because they're on top of a mountain. So this group dance actually comes 3 seasons later. It is in season 7, episode 10. So let's get into it. Okay, my first thought is, wow, that is a large group number. Having, what is it, 8 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them on stage. That is a lot for your eye to focus on, but that being said, also the line that they created was perfectly graduated from the shortest member to the tallest member of the team, and I thought that that's interesting and very calculated of the casting of Dance Moms. Also, I love the costume choice that they have here because they do have shorts on, even though they're supposed to be on top of the mountain. So you're still going to be able to see which muscles are working and see the correct lines or not so correct lines. And the color that they have, this kind of like dark autumn orange, definitely pops on stage, especially under the warm stage lighting. Okay, so absolutely brilliant movement quality. Kalani is nailing those isolations here. We have some brilliant technical dancers by season 7, regardless of the age, because we have like Liliana and Eliana, who are just brilliant technicians with that crazy mobility that only 1% of humans are gifted to have, regardless of how much work that they put into dancing or contortion or rhythmic gymnastics. Only like 1% of people is going to even have that kind of mobility to begin with. So brilliant. We've also just got other seasoned vets of this team who've been on the team for 7 seasons at this point. Shout out to Nia. So we've got some incredible dancing in here. Again, we've got a lot going on, though, visually with all of these dancers, and I see that this is when Bryn was on the team, so we've got Bryn and Kalani on the team. This was a stacked team. Like, incredible. Questioning the filmography here and the camera work, that they had some partner work where Liliana was doing a partnered toss, and then they had that completely cut off camera. Okay, so this one is definitely a more contemporary feel than the previous two, which had more of a lyrical feel to them. That being said, being contemporary is not an excuse to be lazy or to not work as hard. In our jetés there, I saw a lot of floppy legs. Yes, we're hitting 180 degrees, but we still need to activate our turnout, not just kind of flop there. Aside from the weak leap, though, gorgeous movement quality in this number, especially being able to incorporate those acrobatic tricks into a contemporary number and not have them feel abrupt, but have them really flow and have fluidity with the number. I thought that was an interesting moment with Liliana, but if we have everybody's eye drawn to one tiny dancer and all she did was just jump a foot off of this pile of people, I was like, there's a lot more that we could have done there. But that being said, how she crumbled to the ground and dies there was very, like, artistic and soul-grabbing, I felt. But let me know what you guys thought. The choreography is definitely a lot more mature and artistic in this number. I can definitely say that. And great job to Bryn with that featured section there. That was very well controlled. And then into the inside skating turn or leg catch turn, whatever you want to call it. Great job. I love how they really took the opportunity to just slow everything right down at the end of this choreography, because I feel like that made it have a very strong impact. But just really a round of applause to everybody for their movement quality in this. I feel like Kendall could have really gripped a little bit more inside in terms of the acting component, because I feel like that's where she was lacking for a lot of her time on this team, is she kind of felt like everything was silly or goofy, and so she didn't really take it as seriously as some of the other dancers, and that really hinders the artistic and acting performance that you can bring to the stage. And I feel like even the little kids were like really into this, and Kendall's movement quality was kind of showing that, but she could have really been into it more and had some more grit and emotional connection to the piece. And if you don't have emotional connection to a piece, don't fake it, create an emotional connection to the piece. Faking it, I've heard that, and other people say, if you don't, I've heard Abby say it on the show, like, if you don't connect to it or you're not feeling anything, act like you are, fake it. It's like, no, don't fake a connection, create something. If that story is not working for you, stay within the lines of that story, but create more character depth so that you can actually relate to that storyline and see yourself in this story and become part of that choreography and become part of that story. Overall, though, absolutely excellent job in all three of these group numbers. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. I thought that this was a little fun way to use the snow day. Also, I know that they're kind of limited to like copyright songs on Dance Moms, but it would have been so perfect for the group number, The Thinner the Air, The Harder to Breathe, if they had the song, "Is there anyone out there? 'Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe." It's pretty dark outside right now, but that's okay. There's still enough light to film. I loved the aerial shot that they used at the very end of this group number as well. I thought that that was very effective and loved that. But I think that that is about it for our Dance Moms Snow Day numbers. So let me know if there was any kind of snow or snow-related numbers that I missed down in the comments below. Let me know what I should react to next here on my channel. You can watch another one of my videos over here if you'd like to. So I hope you enjoyed this video of Dance Mom's kind of snow day, cold, freezing numbers. If you did, make sure to leave a comment down below which one was your favorite, or what was your favorite moment from this video. And what do you feel like about snow days? Do you like them? Do you like staying home from school? Do you like going to play out in the snow? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!